Because I got calluses on my hands. Hey, let me guess, next y'all gonna complain because I got calluses on my hands. Y'all gonna be mad because I be out here splitting wood and shit with no gloves on, using the maul. Here's what you do then. You see that corner over there? Go sit in it. Wait for me.
Is that the familiar sound of Casey spewing bullshit I hear? Sorry, the lift needs repaired. Slow entrance. So, Doorstop. We meet again. Looks like you haven't changed one bit since we last met. Having trouble keeping tally of your lies again? Tisk tisk tisk. You might consider sticky notes or maybe a diary. A cute one with a little heart-shaped lock on it. Because bitch, you're slipping. I know you're very invested in your I'm a multiracial Arab lie, but if you wanted us to believe you do more with your hands than wank all day, maybe leave the black and white filter off. I mean, look at em. That looks more like psoriasis than calluses. But these really crack me up. You expect us to believe you swing a 50-pound sledgehammer and jettle Grizzly Adams and sit, lugging 1,000-pound trees around your waist. How do you manage to find time for that between pacing your trailer while shouting insults at black people and cancer patients, while also trying to convince those of us with the gift of sight that you're a baller? Speaking of cancer, let's recap what you're expecting us to believe. You're a multi-racial Arab who lost his melanin during chemo treatments for multiple myeloma, which is a blood cancer that usually afflicts people between the ages of 65 and 80, and very rarely hits people under that age range. Also, because it's a blood cancer, it erodes bones from the inside outward, and the slight bump into a table could snap your femur, and people under 65 have a significantly reduced lifespan, but you're out here playing lumberjack and wanting to box blaze. Let's not forget you also live in a trailer with a huge yard and a bathroom big enough to fit Kappa's entire house in it, even though we all have access to Google Earth and know you're closely surrounded by other trailers in a trailer park. Casey, aren't you exhausted? Don't you get tired of having to keep track of your lies? Isn't it hurtful knowing that the only people who trust your liars, manipulators, and thieves who use your racism to attack black people that call out their scams? You went well out of your way to insult Black Crystal when she called out Troy for not checking Denise and her lame word apology. She didn't send for you, but you went after her like she smacked you herself. She's not even in the beef. But because you've become accustomed to being nowhere near your lane, you are perfectly at home being a casual bigot, attacking black people, slandering Fed and her brother, harassing Tiger Mum, Kimberly, Shorty, Feral, and of course Heather. Your relentless attacks on Alicia, Mia, Blaze, all because they see through the false bullshit are bad enough. But tormenting cancer patients, real cancer patients, and disabled people while you pretend to be physically disabled are disgusting. My point is that'll do, pig. Just come clean already. You're white, sad, and gross. Stop your lying. Stop your harassing. Stop making up full lies about people for clout. You desperately crave attention, so you're finally getting it. Go to therapy. Get on some good meds without taxpayer money, and leave people the fuck alone. You pull off dumpster slime. Love, Gladys.